Hi guys, welcome to another LivinginSAtv video. David here, Nukuleku, Eckhart and Tabang guys. And today we are at the Siyakhana farm right here in Joburg. And guys, like Siyakhana says, we build each other guys. We're gonna show you guys this amazing farming project, and we'll make sure that once again this video will inspire and will blow your mind.
Welcome to Siyakhana. My name's Eckhart, and of course this is Tabang over here.
Yes.
Tabang will give you more information shortly. So what you're seeing behind us is a place called Siyakhana Food Garden. We've basically started almost 20 years ago, and the main reason for us starting here is pretty much for food insecurity. So around within the area, we of course within the Wetshof, and within the area we've noticed that there's obviously a need for food security, and that's where we've come in, is pretty much to implement food security for those who's not able to obviously afford food and so forth. Alright, so Siyakhana, we started, as I said, is 2005, almost 20 years ago. We started with one plot specifically, just to obviously start off with the food security. We don't only do food security, we also work in terms of educating the individuals, such as, for example, the ladies and the gentlemen of the youth who is currently working here. They're learning also as they're working here. So it's not just where they've come and put physical work. They also we offer Agri-tourism approved certification for the individuals who's obviously working on our premises, meaning that if they basically complete their 1 year work integration, they obviously are able to go to any other farm, for example, and get some work done there as well. See that there's companion planting as well as normal planting. Okay, so these are obviously cabbages that we've placed in the ground. That's one of our staff working quite hard over there. And yes, so this is what we do. This is how we establish the food security based in Johannesburg. Remember, we are inside of Johannesburg. We're not in a rural area or anything. This is where we actually need people to get move away from hunger and obviously work towards food security. Okay, and we also currently situated in Bezuidenhout Park, and yeah, that's where we are. So we situated in 13 hectares of the park, and we currently looking at, or we obviously bring along partnerships. We're also looking at various different opportunities for volunteers, and yeah, that's quite a bit what we do. So what you're seeing in these tunnels are basically what we're protecting from hail, rain and so forth, and that's why you'll see them under those tunnels. Remember, we also work with the environment, so we don't grow, for example, a whole host of items to please the retail space, for example. We do this based on the specific environment. So everything that we do, just watch over there. So everything that we do is pretty much with the environment. So seasonal produce is what you're seeing at the moment, and we're waiting for summer to give you a bigger variety of produce as well.
Tabang, how are you, my brother? I mean, I was listening to you telling us about your farm, and I think it's quite amazing what you're doing here. Mm-hmm. And you've mentioned that you've started this in 2005. Yes. And the people that you were able to empower over that period, approximately how many people that have passed through this facility?
Like before, we used to have a number of people, and then now we have only less staff because we can't afford to pay more staff.
Yeah.
We have only 6 guys available.
Okay.
And also we have a group of youth coming
Yes.
from Soridart,
Okay.
helping us twice in a week.
Yes.
But we've been praying for government to give this group like almost a 5 days
Okay.
working period, so that they must understand and learn more, because 2 days is not enough.
Yeah.
They come like this week 2 days, and the next week they're not here. So we wish like the government maybe can change something like that, so that this youth, they can be developed developed, and then so that they can learn how to farm and then how to be themselves.
Okay. So I think you are touching on a very important, subject, the empowerment, part of things.
Yes.
So you mentioned Solidat,
Yeah.
which is it a foundation that you're working with, or are they people that are actually sponsoring you? But I know also you're working with social development,
Yes.
which is and they are the ones that are actually bringing you some of the guys that are working with you.
Yeah.
Eckhart mentioned about 58, 52, young guys that come actually and learn, in the farm. You said they're coming twice or 3 times a week. Is that what you're
They
saying?
come twice in a week.
Yeah.
And then before Siyakhana, we used to have students from TUT,
Okay.
almost 3 years back. Students, they were spending almost the Monday to Friday
Yeah.
around the farm,
Okay.
and then learning all the challenge, and then learning a lot, because of like working for 2 days is not enough.
Yeah.
You learn today, next week you are not here,
Okay.
and then after that, the other week when you come, you forgot what you were doing.
What you are doing,
So it's
yes.
very important, like the system to change,
Yeah.
and then to take these youth as like students, so that they must learn, so that they can take they are doing here to their village.
Because obviously farming is about being hands-on.
Yes.
My dear ladies here, I hope you don't mind. I would like to actually engage, the two of you. I'm sorry to disturb you. I see you're on schedule here. What's your name, ma?
I'm Wendy
You're Wendy. What's your surname?
Smelani.
Okay. What do you do here, Wendy?
I'm doing a learnership.
Okay.
It's a farming agriculture learnership. So we learn about crops and just about crops and seasonal stuff that we need to know about.
Okay. So how long have you been here for?
It's been a month.
It's been a month. What you've learned so far, do you think you can start your own garden?
Yes, of course. I can. I'm sure I can. But I think I still need a bit of improvement. But so far, so good, yeah.
Okay. So I'm sure Siyakhana is not the only sort of, agricultural platform where you can come, and learn. Why did you choose them? What makes them the best?
They're more convenient and understanding towards their employees, and the fact that like everyone that's here is teaching you. So even if you can go to Butumsani, you're learning. You go to another person, you're learning. So no one is treating you like you're a newcomer or anything. It's like a learnership that you can go to any individual and you get.
Oh, Siyakhana. So they build you.
Yeah.
So
Everyone just builds you.
oh, but that's amazing. I don't know whether I'm sure you've heard yourself that youth are not interested in farming. Is that true?
I don't think so. I think there's just not much platforms for it, So in the community, this is just us. Okay. So maybe if there was more farm work, more platforms,
yes,
and then more people would learn about it. But I just think it's not in people's faces, so it's not there.
Oh wow! Thank you so much. For me, I get encouraged when I see a young woman like yourself being interested in working our land, because we often talk about the land, but working it, we don't say much about working it. And I'm so happy when I see the young person, and for me, I see the future is bright. I see also this is the organization to work for. Solidarity. Okay.
Nice now.
Let's give them their flowers. No, it looks nice. You are slaying, yeah?
Thank you.
You're slaying, yeah? Okay, girl.
It's Spanish for solidarity.
Okay, for solidarity. Is it Portuguese? Is it Spanish?
Oh.
Okay, for solidarity. Okay, but thank you so much. What plants are you busy with here? What is this?
This is spinach. No, this is cabbage.
Okay.
And then this is called agriculture. What is it?
What is it?
Pruning.
This is a cabbage.
Okay, so this is a cabbage.
Yeah, this is a cabbage, and on that side we put onions for the pest control.
Okay.
And then the onions can chase the aphids away.
Oh, so there's technicalities here for the pest control. So onions, they chase the, what is it?
Like onions, you can use garlic, you can use marigold, you can use lavender for the pest control.
So basically, this plant is guarding this plant.
This plant, yeah, because usually when you go to the big land, to the big farm,
Yeah.
they're using they're planting cabbage the whole pack.
Yes.
After that, and they can put a garlic in between
Okay.
for the pest control.
Yes.
And then some other areas they put a marigold in between.
Okay.
So to help for the pest control.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, I see in this farm there's a lot of ladies here. There's another young lady here. How are you, my lady?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Nami ngiyaphila. Uba igama lakho ma? Sihle, isibongo sakho?
Ngowashongo.
Ngowashongo. Ma, why farming?
Ngoba sifunda ukutshala, yabona nje into eziningi lana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kukuphi ekhaya ma?
Phuma kwaZulu Natal.
Kuphi na inkulu kakhulu Zulu Natal. Angiyangizwa ukuthi ngishaya isiZulu nami. Mophongolo.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you come from Mophongolo directly ukuza la eSiyakhana ukuzofunda, or maybe you reside around, Johannesburg?
Bengihlala eGoli, so ngezwe ngeSiyakhana and then ngase ngeza ngazofuna umsebenzi. Then base bangiqhasha ke.
Okay. How long you been here for?
A month.
And then so far kunjani ukufunda la ekhaya?
Kumnandi afuthi qamba manga kumnandi because bayasifundisa ngoba khona obabudumi bayasitshela like njengezinto mhlawumbe ama-country uyazi ukuthi i-country yakwenzani emzimbeni abantu kanjalo.
Okay. No, thank you so much ma. I'm so happy ukubona youngsters, especially the females, being part of agriculture, because I'm sure you've heard ukuthi you're not interested, young people are not interested in agriculture. I think this is the future. This is the current career and the future career, because food security is such a big thing. So siyabonga kakhulu siswami ukuba ingxenye yeSiyakhana nokuba women in farming. We are hoping that one day we'll be visiting your own farm. Is that an ambition?
Yeah. Nami ngiyafuna iplaza lami. Ngithola iplaza nje nami ngifame ngiqhasha abantu ngikhipha isebenzi. Women empowerment. Igama lakho bani kanje futhi? Ngusihle.
So guys, I'm so happy, to hear Sihle, telling us about the passion that is, that she has, for farming, coming from Mophongolo. I believe that, moving to Johannesburg, everyone thinks that we'll be able to make it in Johannesburg. But because of the lack of job opportunities, she ended up actually hearing about what is happening here. And I'm happy that she's herself, she's enjoying the fact that even the older people that have been in the farm, like yourself, Babu Tabang, you are helping her to be able to understand things, because some of the things, obviously being new in the field, you wouldn't be able, to understand. So we really appreciate, the time and the care that you give, to young women. And what I like as well is that it looks like it's a safe space. It looks like a safe space. I can imagine she's escaping quite a lot of, social ills by being around here. Do you have any programs? Because I saw that you've got a meeting room. And in fact, I'm hoping that we'll sit down in your meeting room. Do you have any programs that actually are helping them, building them to be sociable, to be able to connect, with other people or with other fellow, employees? Yeah.
Usually what we do, everyone who's coming here, we are like family.
Yes.
We changing the system.
Yes.
Like whatever that you do, you don't do one thing the whole month.
Yeah.
We rotate people to understand what is happening.
Yes.
And then if in case there's visitors, you can attend the visitors, customers.
Yes.
You must know how to harvest.
Yes.
You must understand what we're using this box for.
Okay.
You must also, sometimes we have school programs.
Yeah.
Like Kinsmith, Rodin.
Yes.
People, they can attend the group.
Yes.
Maybe 100 kids or 50 kids.
Yes.
And then we divide them into 20.
Yes.
We show them around, show them like a tour.
Yeah.
And then show them how to plant, how to irrigate, how to what is happening here. So here is all about learning and then developing youth and then developing whoever, even you are young or you're old, you are welcome to Siyakhana. This is the meaning of Siyakhana, building each other and then to support ourselves, to community, to everyone, so that everyone must understand the nature and then everyone must understand the field, what is happening. So we don't do one thing the whole 2 months, 3 months. Usually we do also creating working schedule, so that people, they must understand what is happening. If it's weed control, it's weed control. If it's pest control, it's pest control. If there's seedling propagation, you do your seedling propagation.
Yes.
If there's orders, customers come first to prepare orders for the customers. We don't want to keep customer waiting. If you send your order, we make sure we prepare your order. If it's compost, we make sure we prepare compost. If it's seedlings, we make sure double checking, because the more good customer service, the more you get more support.
Oh, that's beautiful. You see, I've been keeping this box, with me.
Yes.
I think I'm quite inspired by this. We often hear that we don't have enough space, garden space for us actually to start, planting, becoming self-sufficient as well, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you must start with a hectare.
No.
But you can start as small as possible. Those who are staying in the flats, in your balcony, mini balcony, you can start actually, planting at a very small scale. Is that right?
Yeah. Using like a box like this, you can mix everything together. and then you can put your cabbages, and then you can put onions. You can mix doing like companion planting, and it's easy to maintain and like to weed. It doesn't take a long time. You can weed it fast. And then something like the box like this, we change it to mixtures behind there. We change this box to mixtures to show people how you can change this box to mixtures. And then other boxes, we change it to plant some roses inside. And then as you can see there, this is where we change this box to mixture.
Okay.
Yeah, we change the box to mixture.
So what I like when you say you are self-sustainable, I can see you are repurposing quite a lot of stuff that you get, and you are able to create furniture.
Yeah.
I think you save a lot of money because furniture is not that cheap.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive. I see the tires here. You repurpose them. This is your meeting area. It's cozy. It's beautiful.
So, Siyakhana, like nothing is old. We accept everything.
Yes.
We change everything. We change your mind. We change everything. And then the chairs, we collecting the old tires. We make chairs, using it to make chairs. And then something like the chairs like this, we can change it to make it a 4-seater chair.
Yeah.
If you have a big family. And then the boxes like that box, we can change it to make a chair also. So here we're using everything. As like you can see there, we got the worm farming there.
Yes.
This is where we doing our worm farming. And then here, this is our pot plants, fruit trees, and different types of plants. People, they're buying this from Siyakhana.
Yes.
And here, this is where we doing our worm farming.
Okay.
So worm farming, other people, they don't have worm farming. This is where we...
So this is how a web farm looks like.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is the structure for the worm farm. And then inside there is a worm tea that we use to package, and then that we use around the garden.
Okay.
Everything that we use here around the garden, we test it here before we sell to the customers. We have to make sure like is it working. We don't want complaint from the customers. This is a package for this is a worm farming, and then as you can see, we cover the roof.
Yes.
Because worms, they don't like too much water.
Okay.
And then when you water, you can irrigate maybe once a week.
Yes.
And then after that, down there's a self there. And then when you irrigate, the water go down to the hole.
Yes.
And then after that, we collected that worm tea. We package in the bottle. And then after packaging in the bottle, people, they come and buy from us. And then after a few months, 6 months, 4 months, we can scan this and then serve the compost and then package the compost and sell to the customers.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I mean, the information that you have, Thabang, is so amazing. I'm sure you've heard of a concept called Agri-tourism. And we are in September. September, they say, is tourism month.
Yeah.
It's a global tourism month.
Yeah.
You mentioned that there are schools that come and visit you.
Yes.
Do you have any programs, tourism programs that you have where you take people through the experience, that you have? Because this is what we call Agri-tourism.
Yeah.
Because we feel that the information that you are just giving us here, there are a lot of people that need to learn, especially the young kids.
Yes. Yeah, we do have a program when people they come.
Yeah.
And then also it's not only around South Africa. Sometimes we have students from United States.
Yes.
About 20 to 50 of them to come and spend time here.
Yes.
To learn.
Yes.
Because the environment is not the same. This side and that side by United States, it's not the same.
Yes.
They spend 45 minutes learning. And then farming is all about understanding.
Yes.
Because people, they go to the shops, they see the cabbage inside in the shelf. They don't understand the process.
Yeah.
So it's very important people to understand the process, like where this cabbage coming from.
Yes.
And then how long it's taking
Yes.
to grow.
Yes.
And then the challenge.
Yes.
Cabbage is a big crop that you need to put more efforts
Yes.
to work hard.
Yes.
Because it needs attention. You have to do weed control. You have to do scouting, checking the aphids every week, and then checking the aphids. And then after that, you must use the spray. Us here, we're using garlic things. We get the stuff from Taiwan company.
Yes.
And then we're using organic stuff. We don't use chemicals.
Okay.
Yeah, we only use organic stuff.
No, that's beautiful, Thabang. That's so amazing. When you speak about people do not know, obviously, what they are eating, how is it grown, and I'm happy to hear that you do take people, through that process. And I'm happy also to hear that we've got international students or visitors that come actually and learn. I happen to know a number of chefs, but there is this specific chef, Chef Absa. Chef Absa, you always speak about the soil to fork, the program that you were talking about. And I would like to challenge you, chef. Let us come, to Siyakhana. Let's create a meal, using their organic grown vegetables, and create a meal that is Instagrammable, because remember, we've got Instagram now. So do you get chefs that actually come or restaurant owners that come and actually buy your fresh produce?
We're looking forward to have people like them to come to Siyakhana and then to work together and then to change knowledge, and then so that it can be easy for us when we grow produce. We know our produce goes straight to
you can appreciate seeing your produce in a plate, being decorated in a very sellable way.
Yeah, something like that. Always when I go to the shops, I see other people produce on the shelf with the logo. And then I want to see Siyakhana also like that. When I go to the shops, to Boxer or any shops, in any shop, and then to see Siyakhana produce, having like a package out there. And then because what is killing us, we don't have package. And then these days people, they want to support people who's got the package. To package everything, because these days like a plastic, people, they don't use plastic anymore. We need something like a paper or something that is not a plastic. And then we're looking forward to work with the chefs, different chefs, or restaurants, or any people around to come and work with us. And then to take Siyakhana to the next level.
Okay, so you spoke about branding. I think what you've just described there is branding, packaging. Guys out there, anyone who can volunteer to come actually and assist them, who's a branding expert. I mean, it's important that we see Siyakhana, produce in our shelves. I mean, Tabang is mentioning something that is very important. I mean, you buy something that is attractive, to your eyes. So, I mean, they are self-sufficient. They are doing this thing on their own. I know that in our community, Living in SA TV channel community, we do have people who are experts in branding. Can you come, guys, graphic designers? Let's come through and assist printers, those who are owning printing or packaging, materials. Come and assist, these guys to be able to show their produce, and so that we can be able then to support them until shelf. Because I mean, we can see that they are doing their stuff in the ground, but it will be lovely actually to see their stuff on the shelf. I see you do citrus here as well. Yeah,
we do different types of
so what do we have here? It's a lemon.
Yeah, it's a lemon, so it's already out of season.
Okay.
So it's out of season. If you come to Siyakhana around June, you can get lemons from Siyakhana.
Okay.
And then we got pecan nuts.
Okay.
We got walnut trees. We got apple trees. We got plums. We got the apricot trees. We got different types of fruits here.
No, that's beautiful. I think the reason why I'm more interested obviously in citrus. I don't know whether you know this. I'm sure you know this. We've got high institutions of learning in South Africa, like your VETS universities, your University of Pretoria specifically. I happen to have a brother there who's a plant scientist, and he happened to specialize in citrus. So we would like to invite also, institutions of higher learning to come and capacitate you as well, especially those who are experts in various fields, because I see that you are specializing in various, plants, but there are experts who can be able then to assist you. I'm sure there's a plant that you're struggling with here that is not growing and you don't know what is the problem. Is there a plant like that you would like, to invite the expert to come and assist you with?
Yeah, to be honest, when you do farming, you'll never say like I learn. A lot. Always there's a challenge. Always you have to go around and then find the people who knows everything. And then it's part of learning. So we're looking forward to have someone like you, like him.
Unhlonipho ngubane UP siyakufuna la mfowethu zana yonke team yakho la uzosiza la ku citrus.
So it's all about exchanging knowledge, and then also farming is all about challenge.
And it's all about us now going back to our roots. And what we found here in Siyakhana, I mean, it's in the name itself, Siyakhana, we are building each other. So I feel that before I came here, there are things that I didn't know, and you've built me to be a better person. And now I feel that I'm more, versed, in some of the plants, as well. I didn't know that planting an onion can actually gut the cabbage. That's quite an amazing thing. So thank you so much, Thabang, for really helping us, to learn. I mean, you will never be too old, to learn new things.
Yeah, it's correct. That's correct. And then just to say thank you to you and to your team.
Yes.
And then we're looking forward, and then the doors open for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. No, thank you so much. You've shared quite a lot. Thabang has shared quite a lot. We've learned quite a lot, from you guys. We really, as a channel, we really want to say to you guys, keep on going, keep on growing Siyakhana, keep on building the young generation that we've engaged with. And I believe that there's more, because I've heard, Thabang mention that others are changing, days, they come twice, a week, and so forth and so forth. But we really want to say to you guys, no matter how tough, it is, because it's not an easy sector that you've chosen here. But I'm so happy when I see young guys, yourself, you're not, even that old, yourself, being passionate, about farming. So are you promising us that you're not going to stop here? You're still going to push this thing to as far as possible?
Yes, no, thank you very much to LivinginSAtv. I must say we appreciate you obviously being here today. But yes, of course, we're not going anywhere. Our passion is collaboration, partnership, volunteering, and of course, our core is basically food security, and that's why we're here. So we're not going anywhere. We're building more, we're developing more individuals. Also, what we're trying to do is getting more of the ecology type of environment here as well. We're wanting more people to come and see what Siyakhana do. Let's take you on a tour. Let's get you to understand what and where does your food come from. It's not necessarily only in a retail store, for example. Yes. It comes from the soil, and the soil that we're working is organic. It's not with any pesticide. So we're reaching out there to all the health fanatics. We are here in Siyakhana. We don't only, like I said, produce vegetables, herbs, and so forth, but we'd also want you to come and have a look at what we're doing. I mean, that's what we're here for.
So I mentioned this earlier on, that I like the innovation that has taken place here. You are in the park and you've got a farm. So basically, when you're saying that you want the health fanatics, to come in here, I want to take it a step further. I'm putting a call out there. Those who are running the boot camps, the fitness boot camps, we've got a park here. Come and do your fitness, session, and then the chefs like Chef Absa, they will prepare you the fresh meal using Siyakhana's fresh produce. Damn, I think we've got a product.
Definitely. No, 100%. Yes. I mean, the challenge is out there. Nkululeko has sent out the challenge. Let's do the challenge and let's see what we can get out of it. Yes. I must say, sorry for the sunglasses.
Is the future too bright?
Yeah, no. So we're doing quite a bit, and we'd like to welcome anybody and everybody who would like to partner and work with us.
Okay. No, thank you so much. So, in closing, what kind of support are you looking for? What is that is pressing that you want to put out there, the call out there? Remember, we are releasing to the universe. We don't know, it might conspire in your favor.
All right, so yes, as Thabang has explained also, is we're looking for a food packaging solution. So if you can help us with food packaging, and then also just to get us out there. I mean, we've got a lot of word of mouth. That's how we mainly do our business, but we'd like to broaden our aspects. I mean, we don't only want to be, like most people say, you the gem in Johannesburg. We don't want to be the lost gem in Johannesburg. We want to be known. We want to be out there. So come along. The challenge is out from Nkululeko. And please, let's do this.
Okay. No, thank you so much, guys. We are hoping when you're watching, this, pass it through, guys. I know someone knows someone who can be able to, assist these guys. I often read on social media somebody saying that my plug could be in your timeline. So we are saying the same as well, that you guys as you interact, with this content, we want you to pass it on. Gatekeeping is killing our society. I think it's important that we really address the issue of gatekeeping. Now that you've seen this and you have somebody who can be able, to assist, let us open doors. That is what we do at LivinginSAtv. We're not gatekeepers. That is why anything that we see that we love, we want to share with all of you. I mean, we've got international audience, as well. Those who want to come and visit South Africa, Agri-tourism is quite big. So we want Siyakhana to be able also to, get a bit of a dollar, in that respect, as well, because farming has moved, with times. Technology as well. I've seen, that they are still using, obviously, the traditional methods, of farming. I believe it's not because they don't believe in technology, but it's expensive and they don't, have those that can be able to come and assist them. So if you are owning an agri-tech, company, come and assist them. Come and adopt, this Siyakhana. Let us co-create, because this is about co-creation. Asakhaneni, as the nation and as the globe. I mean, they're addressing a very important. I mean, this is it's SDG 2 that you are dealing with, reducing hunger, food security, improving in nutrition, and also sustainable farming. And I like the fact that you're using, organic farming. You're not using preservatives and so forth and so forth. So this is amazing.
100%. Thanks so much.
I think I've said it all.
You have. I don't have any more words.
No, thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay.